Om Gurubhyo Namaha. What to speak? I mean, I was listening to Brigadier Muthulaxmy and then Sabita Ji, whom I know, whose kitchen I have gone into and eaten some delicacies too during my journey as a cookbook writer. And these are such stalwart women here. I'm looking forward to also listening about you, Gauri Ji. And each and every one of us here, men and women, we do so much in a day, in a moment in our lives. And most of the time we don't even realize what good we do in the world. We just do it. It just happens through us. It is God's way of letting things happen through our beings. And that is what art, it's an understanding that art really taught me, and I'm very grateful for it. I will quickly tell you how I got into the field of Kathak in Chennai. It's rather a very sweet story, I think. So when I was 7, my mother was a very, very intelligent doctor, both my parents. Mother was a gynec obstetrician, hypnotic therapist, psychiatrist, name it. And she was one hell of an ambitious woman for me, for her children. And she said, you have to be different, you have to learn something, you have to do something different than going every evening and playing gilli danda with your cousins. And I was like, what will I do? And she was like, you will learn Bharatanatyam. I was like, no. And then the guru used to come home and my cousins used to stand in the corridor and imitate me, and I used to cry because I was so ashamed to be learning Bharatanatyam while they are all just teasing me and having fun. And my years, but my sir was Sri V. Krishna Kumar. He was such a patient guru. Those days, that genre of gurus is, I think, almost finished now. Also, the genre of students has finished, I think. So it's now the days of Instagram and Facebook and quick fix remedies for everything. However, when I turned 16, I told my mom, see, I dance and I did my Arangetram thanks to you and everything, and I'm very grateful, but I don't like the Aramandi. I'm not doing it well, I don't like it. Can I learn Kathak? And I thought I was being very clever, saying if I say Kathak, where will she find in Chennai a Kathak teacher? So I was very thrilled about that, and she was a magician. She pulled the rabbit out of her hat and she got Sri Krishna Kumar Dharwarji into the house to teach me Kathak. And that's where my journey with Kathak began. It went on for a good many years. I was a good student because by then I knew I wanted to dance. And years went by, life went by, rolled on through its curves and turns and ups and downs. I wrote cookbooks, I did this, I did that, and I got married, I had children, and through it all, my dance career, my dance as such, as a part of me, faded for many years. And then at a much later stage in my midlife, you know, that midlife crisis scenario, I said, no, I shouldn't do that. I should get back to where, you know, I left it. And I went hunting for my guru, and of course he had passed on by then. But we had a tablaist who used to visit my dad as a patient. So through my dad, I got in touch with my tablaist, and for my own practice, I started with him. But it was very difficult because there was really no one to guide me. And my daughter was very small by then, so I said, you learn from me. Because I thought if I have a responsibility of teaching it to someone, I will continue and pick up the threads from where I left it. But that little seed, she and a friend or two of hers, and they used to make fun and we used to have fun together. It wasn't serious for them, it was for me. And then down the line, I didn't know that this was the seed of Devaniya that was happening. We never know what we plant and what comes out of it. That's why we should just plant happiness everywhere. And so Devaniya came alive, became born, and today I think more than 500, I don't know how many students have passed the portals of Devaniya, maybe more. Right now we have Shankari is with me. She's our senior dancer and teacher, a brilliant dancer. and she has trained under me, and I'm very proud to present her and many of my students wherever they perform. I stood back from performance about 15 years ago or a little more because I decided that I want to be a gardener. I want to teach. I don't want to mix performance into teaching because it always happens that then you want to hold back. You're scared that someone will get better than you. And you don't want that to happen to you. So I just decided, it's okay, I've done my bit and that's enough. And I love teaching. I teach, I choreograph, I write scripts, I write poetry, and I enjoy doing all of that, and I enjoy watching them teach and dance. Recently, I was asked to do a small performance, which we do every year in the Kapalishwar temple. And I was racking my brain and my teacher's brains and saying, what shall we do? Something different, because we can't go on repeating ourselves. And I don't know from where it sprouted. And Priya ji, you called me Ma Saraswati. We all are particles of that Ishvara. In any form we call ourselves or any name. And it just flowed. And it so happened that it came to be that we came up with this dance drama in English, set in 5 scenes, which we titled Dancing Illusions and Stillness, which encompasses the story of, which takes the story of Draupadi's humiliation and then talks about or brings alive what it means, what it represents in today's Kali Yuga. And we are very happy to present this dance drama also on the 30th of July in Nardugana Sabha. And I was just talking to some of the Rotarians and I said, I'm a terrible marketer, I can't do such things, but I promised my marketing team today that I'm going to tell all of you to block your seats now. So please do come, jokes apart. It's a nice dance drama. I say so myself because I don't think I did it. You know, it just happened. It happens through us and it has a beautiful message. I would like to end what I'm saying today with a small 2-minute video about the dance drama, which is the first sneak peek actually that y'all are getting because it's not yet out in the public domain. We just created it for us to bring it out to you. So I don't know what message I can give to everyone here. Everyone has a message for yourselves. Each of our lives is a different story, a dancing illusion that we have to dance to and dance along with. And the happier we are in doing that, the more happiness we can spread. And that's all there is to life. Nothing more. I love my students, I love this universe, and I'm so happy and proud and humble to be a part of it. Thank you all so much for this honor. Thank you, Lord Teacher and Carnatics. I don't know whether it goes to me, but surely Devinya and the presence of Kathak in Chennai has been recognized today by this very elite and lovely young group of people. And that makes me extremely, extremely happy for Kathak in Chennai. Thank you so much.